because you are a JJC, you are a Johnny Joscom. You don't understand the system. You don't know how it is. They see it. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Josephine. I'm a Nigerian living in Cabo Verde. I live in South Island, Santa Maria precisely. I just coming across this channel, and if you love this video as you're watching along, you can kindly subscribe, comment, like and share, and tell a friend to tell a friend about this channel because you are gonna love it. It's all about Cabo Verde. Where is Cabo Verde? Do you know where this island is located? Sometimes you tell people you live in Cabo Verde, they could say, where is that? Is that the name of a city in South Africa called Cape Town? This country shares borders between Guinea-Bissau, Mauritania, Gambia, and Senegal. It's a member of the ECOWAS states. When you are coming from any of the West African countries, you don't need a visa. Catch up my video on that. Today's video is all about apartments. Apartment is one of the major issues here. It's a stress here on SAR. Not like the other islands, but especially here on SAR, because SAR is one of the most touristic islands here. SAR Island and Boa Vista, and these islands are close to each other. Today's video is all about the update of the mistake you don't need to make when you are looking for an apartment. The reasons why these apartments are so difficult to see is because most of these rental properties are in the hands of the Europeans. These Europeans are Spanish, Italians, Portuguese, and some Cape Verdeans. These Cape Verdeans, they make business with their properties, they rent them to this European, or they sell these properties to these Europeans, and these Europeans use them as business to tourists because it's a touristic island. So when you are here as an immigrant, you are looking for an apartment, it becomes a stress. It can be so draining, but honey, you don't need to be scared. You don't need to be worried. You don't need to be too tired in your search. You just have to be patient and you are going to get that apartment. As an immigrant, you are now searching for these apartments. Do not make these mistakes. If you do, it's going to be draining, like so very draining. When you come to this island, you reach out to people, you are looking for an apartment. It could be Cape Verdean, your fellow country people, and you work hard. It could be any of the rental service. Here on South Island, we have many agents who are here, and when you meet them that you are looking for any apartment, and when there's anyone available, they will take you down. This is the mistake you should not make. Know the difference between apartment with a property and apartment without a property. So when you want to rent this apartment, you don't fall victim. Here on South Island, if you are renting any apartment, the money for an apartment with property, that is the rent, and the rent for an apartment without a property, it's not same. Why is it like that? Here on South Island, most of these houses, you move into these houses with properties because they are being owned by Europeans. Most of these Europeans, they already made this apartment comfortable in your own comfort, that you don't need to stress yourself. You just only park in with your luggage or your bag. So when you see this apartment, all what you just need to do, you talk about the rent. If it suits you, if you are able to pay, you pay. If you are not able to pay, you go to the next one. This is where most people make mistakes. Let's assume you see this apartment for 300 euro, which is 33,000 escudos. This apartment you saw, it already comes with property. You are lucky. That rent could go for a cozy apartment, or even apartment that is not that cozy. Seeing this apartment here comes with lock, and the lock of it is that sometimes this apartment may not be that cozy, but may be more expensive than the one that is cozy, like you know what I'm trying to say. And this apartment may be cozy, but in a kind of local environment. And sometimes the environment that these cozy apartments are is top notch. You pay for that 300 euro, which is 33,000 in escudos. Now, if you see this apartment without properties, without anything, Don't fall victim. They are not supposed to rent this apartment for you in the amount of that 300 euro, that is that 33,000 escudos, because it's an apartment without any property. So these agents, whenever they see that you just come to Cabo Verde, you are a journey just come, they will want to use you because they know that you are desperate. They know that you are searching for an apartment. They know you don't have choice. That is how they will call you. Hey, hello, there's one apartment here, and you walk down. The reason why I'm sharing this video is because I have been used. I shared a video where I was scammed and I haven't, complete that video. A lot coming your way. And every of my experience, I promise myself I'm going to share all with you guys whenever I can. When I came, they played the first one on me. That is normal. Because you are seeing this video now, I don't think you are going to fall victim. You are lucky to come across this video. Now, if they take you to this apartment and you see that this apartment is an empty apartment, if they tell you that you should pay 300 euro, 33,000 escudos, you should not be desperate. Tell them that, no, how can I rent this apartment without any property for 300 euro? Sir or ma, reduce for me. I'm not going to take it. This apartment without property, it's supposed to be half of that 300 euro. You are not supposed to pay 300 euro because it's an empty apartment. Most of these empty apartments, they are being owned by these China people. Now that they get this kind of apartment, those Europeans, they don't really have this kind of apartment because their own is finished products. They've built it, or they've, bought it from the Verdians. They've put everything finishing touch, and there's nothing like it's half or it doesn't have this, half that. But most of those empty apartments, they are being owned by the Chinese, which they put in the hands of those Senegalese, Togolese, or Nigerians to, act as the agents. So they rent. Now they put it into their hands. They are now making money from it using your head, because the owner of this apartment already knew that this is an empty house. He hasn't finished. So they are not supposed to be expensive. They are not supposed to be too high. They are supposed to be lesser. You see? So because you are a JJC, you are a Johnny Josco, you don't understand the system. You don't know how it is. They see it in your eyes that you are desperately looking for this apartment. They will now rent it to you in that expensive amount of an apartment with a property. So when you see this as, you should drag it with them. If they say they are not going to accept it, to your head, go to other place. I know it's difficult, I know it's not easy, but leave them. You need to consider this. When you rent that apartment, do you have money to buy chairs, table, kitchen cabinet, all those things that make apartment to be a complete house? Did you have that money? It's going to be stressful. And again, if you finish renting that apartment, you are going to regret, because in that period you may be lucky to see another person tell you that, oh, there's an apartment in this area, or come and check it out too. And that apartment may be lesser and may even come with properties, and you've already made a mistake of renting an apartment without a property. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. I hope you understand. I am breaking it down so you understand that if you are desperately searching and you see this apartment without a property, you can also take it because you are desperate, but the money should be lesser. If you tell them that it's 150 euro you have, they are going to take it from you because they already understood that it's an empty apartment. An empty apartment is not supposed to be expensive. So you need to drag it. You don't need to tell them, oh, I have the money, I am going to take it. No, you don't need, because it's going to be stressful. And sometimes this other one they are going to show you, as I've said before, maybe even more costly and lesser than this one that you already took out of desperation. And these people, they got the tactics. This is the tactics. When they know that you are a Johnny Josco, They try to lie to you. Oh, you don't want to rent this apartment. You know what renter? Oh, there's somebody who is ready. These people want to pay me. Oh. If you know you are not ready, I'm going to tell this other person. Oh. If you know say you don't want renter, just tell me now. They try to threaten you. You thinking that, oh, if I don't rent this apartment now, when this house goes to another person, it will be so difficult. Oh, I need to pay. It's a lie.